got new pre-workout. Dude, I am freaking wired right now. It's back day. And yesterday I promised that I was gonna go up to a 35-pound plate, which they just so happen to have. Dude, when I say I'm wired, I mean it, all right? I am a caffeine fiend, you know? Some people say they're caffeine addicts. Yeah, I'm called the gym goblin for a goddamn reason. It's because I freak the fuck out sometimes for no reason. Ah! But no, I'm excited. So we were doing 25 pounds, but then I hit a 12 rep set, which was kind of crazy. I don't know. 12 reps is usually like too much for me. If I'm doing 12 reps, it's like, why the hell are we even doing that weight then, you know? So I'm gonna go up on this today, back day. One day I'm gonna be infamous for my back days, bro, but I need to figure out the split first. And so far, this is the only exercise that I'm not willing to change, is the weighted pull-ups. But give me your recommendations for any back exercises you haven't seen me do. Or if you're new here, your favorite one. Why not? And then I'll scream at you and be like, ooh, fake fan, doesn't know I've done that before. Ooh, 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 got him right there, I found him. But what am I even yapping for? Let's get this freaking plate ready. 10 pounds is a lot to go up, but like, it's a weighted pull-up, dude. How the hell am I gonna put a 5-pound weight on here? Trick question, I'm just gonna go up. What do you think I am? A coward? There's one thing I'm not, and it's a coward. Mostly because I'm too stupid to be one. God, are these big fans making me cold, though? Better get moving. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. I'll count that as the warm-up. I didn't actually think it was going to be that easy. Hold on. It's literally so cold over here, though, that my nose is, like, running. Ugh. Why is it so chilly? I'm so chilly. They really got the fans cranked up to like 10 billion over here. Yeah, that was 3 reps. I don't feel tired or anything. I just wanted to kind of do like a little bit of a warm-up, kind of, not really. More or less, I just wanted to make sure I could actually do it. And I can, so we're gonna keep doing it. Hopefully not drip snot out of my nose because of how big and blasting the fans are. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if this is because of the new pre-workout I'm trying, but oh my, I don't feel like I couldn't get up. Obviously, I tried. I couldn't go up again, but I don't feel winded. Well, I sound winded, but I don't feel winded. Does that make sense? Yeah, I don't know. It feels weird. Like, I feel like I'm not, like, tired enough for what I just did, but I'm definitely not able to go up again until I rest, you know? I don't know, man. I'm like, the only variable that's changed here is my pre-workout, so that means that's what it is, right? It can't really be anything else that would make me feel like I'm not tired after doing something I've never done before that's very hard. I think we're at the point of getting back into the gym after taking a long hiatus, where we're actually we're starting to get into the weight class that we're gonna be in for a little bit. It's probably where we're gonna be for a considerable amount of time until I can do 8 reps again. Actually, who knows? I don't know, man. You know, no, I won't slow down. Fuck that. Screw slowing down, bro. Just get stronger pre-workout. No, I'm kidding. If you can get it at a local coffee shop, it's not an illegal stimulant, dude. Shut up. Would I advocate against caffeine? I mean, I guess on principle, I would say don't take copious amounts of caffeine. But then I'd be a bad role model because I do it. It's not even copious, okay? Okay, hold on. I don't take copious, all right? I take the designated amount, but even the designated amount is a lot, so whatever. I am not a very smart man. How the hell? No. What? That wasn't a 35-pound plate. So the way it looks, there's like some worn off. So I read it as 35. That's a 55-pound plate. That's always one of the weirdest and the coolest feelings. It's like, oh, wait, I can do that. Okay. What? Oops, I guess. Yeah, that plate's bigger than the 45. Yeah, just casually going up like 30 pounds. Don't worry about it, man. Don't even worry about it. I'm just built different, all right? I'm gonna rep out of 25 though. I'm not even joking, dude. I was not paying attention, I guess. As you can assume, my arms or my back is pretty shot. Well, that was entirely an accident. I'm not like playing this up or anything. I thought that was a 35-pound weight. Maybe I'll like take a picture of it on my way out of the gym, but like there's a 55-pound plate that was on the front there, and part of it's like worn off. So I was like, yeah, it says 35. Nope. I don't know, man. It's that like where you can convince yourself, right? That like, yeah, this is weight I should be able to move. Like realistically, this makes sense. And like, I guess I can just do that. I don't know. Yeah, don't worry about it, dude. Am I superhuman? No. Is this an extremely normal occurrence? Yes. Am I playing it up like it's really cool? Yeah, I'm making a video, dude. Time for single arm lat rows, because we haven't done these in a while, and I want to come back to them and see if I still like them. I think we're on 35. Ooh. 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 Ah. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Oops. Ah. 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 Boo. Ah. Boo. Boo. I think this might be too light. Well, I mean, if I can do the 50 on there or whatever, might as well go up. You know, if you pull the weight and it goes clunk, maybe go up. All right, I'm gonna change the topic, obviously. I'm not just gonna talk about my strange strength or anything. I'm gonna blame the pre-workout, I'm gonna move on. This exercise, I kinda stopped doing it for a little bit just to see if there was something else I like, but I really like this exercise. I don't know, man. Again, I like looking cool while I work out, okay? That, or at least I like imagining that I look cool, okay? Does that make more sense? Because like, let's be honest, a lot of exercises in comparison to not doing anything look pretty cool. But if I feel cool while doing it, it gets extra points for me because I just want to do it then, okay? And this is one of those exercises where you strike a pose and then you do the exercise. Yeah, please and thank you. I'll take more, please. I don't know, I wanted to see if there was stuff that would also make me like feel just as cool while also maybe hitting it better. But this exercise also just hits the lats really well. It's checking all the boxes, baby. I even tried that machine that's entirely designated for like doing lat pull downs, but separate, and it still didn't feel as cool. Ah. Ooh. Ah. 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 Yeah, man, this pre-workout is something else. Obviously, I'm not gonna plug a brand. I'm not sponsored, so I'm not gonna give them any free clout or whatever, even though the clout I would give would be so minuscule. It's still free clout and it's not coming from me. What I will say is it's making me feel like I feel no pain. I can feel when I'm tired, but my, I don't know, endorphins, adrenaline, whatever, is running rampant currently, and I don't feel shit. I don't feel anything, okay? I feel winded, and I can feel tension, and that's about it. Which I don't know if that's a good thing, but it's definitely not a bad thing, okay? Ooh, another video I saw online talking about creatine. So, I am an extremely uneducated person when it comes to creatine. I haven't done any research, I don't know. All I know is that it's also in food, and somebody was like, yeah, this should be an illegal supplement, okay? You shouldn't be allowed to take creatine. But then I looked into like what creatine like is. Obviously I didn't look into the supplement itself and how it affects people. I looked into what it is, and it's literally just like part of animal products. It's a thing in animal products. Should we just not be allowed to eat meat or eggs or milk, whatever? Because then that that has creatine in it, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but again, the research I did was extremely minimal. What is it with this community, bro? It's so crazy. Like, obviously, any community that has a huge following online, like the gym community might be one of the biggest in the world, right? It's just so many people from so many different walks of life doing the same thing, and they all have their different opinions. But it feels like most of those opinions are wrong. That's why I like to preface that I don't know, all right? I'm just some guy out here moving shit because I want to move shit and I want to record it and talk to people, okay? But I'm not an expert, and I probably never will be unless I do this for like another 5 years. Then maybe by then I'll be an expert, but I'm just some guy buffeted by this world of just, what the fuck are they talking about? Do they know what they're talking about? Are they afraid to not know what they're talking about, so they act like they know what they're talking about? I don't know. But I mean, I guess it's all of our jobs to like fact check it and not just believe every other word we hear, because otherwise we're gonna get mostly wrong information. So, you know, always fact check me, always fact check everybody else, dude. Don't trust somebody just because they're a science-based lifter. Look it up. Everything, anything anybody says, even if you trust them entirely as a creator, look up what they say if you're gonna try it out, right? So we tried this one out, this machine right here out last time. And then I saw somebody using this one. Am I in shot? It does not look like it. But it's like a standing row machine, which I think I'll like better because this one felt like it was putting unnecessary pressure on my chest like the whole time. Oh yeah, you kind of got to lift with your legs first. Yeah, no. I'd rather just have the support, even if it is kind of abrasive, because this way I don't have to like do half a squat as well. I am not trying to work out my legs. I'm just gonna press really hard into my chest, you know? It is what it is. Too heavy. I think that's still too heavy, sadly. I think I'm trying to rush it on a new machine. And I also fucking did way heavier weight than I was expecting on the pull-ups, which means I'm more fatigued just everywhere else as well. So I guess we'll just lower the weight all the way to one plate. Extremely wired, lots of energy, but also I can't tell if I'm working the muscles. Because usually the way I gauge it is like, oh, I feel the fatigue, right, in the muscles that I'm trying to work. And that works for me. But now I just can't feel it. I just can't. Yeah, that's more or less what I was expecting. Really easy. I can never win, right? Just kidding. I had a big win today of pulling up with 55 pounds, and it felt like it wasn't 55 pounds. We're gonna start with that brachialis movement because I haven't done it in a long time, and by a long time I mean 2 whole pull days. Get out of here. Oh. Okay, the forearms need a break. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that pre-workout is not fading though. I still feel wired. I still feel like I have so much goddamn energy, it's insane. I just moved that pretty fast for brachialis. For hammer curls, I was doing that pretty fast. Strange, especially since yesterday it was, you know, the last day of a workout supplement, like it was all of the scraps that were left over. Chugged that and felt nothing, and now contrast. All right, contrast creates realization, and realization breeds illusion. So my illusion is that I'm really strong, okay, and I'm not. So yeah, last back day we did 25 pounds and that felt heavy, and then I just like, oops, 55 by accident. Brother, what? Today it was the forearm first that gave out, actually. I could not find, for the life of me, the curved bar. Since you have to do it with a straight bar, ew. It'll be fine, but like, ew. What did we do last time? Full half stack, I think? No, it was 50. Yeah, it was. Okay, we'll do that. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Okay, forearm workout today, which is the auxiliary muscle that I try to work on my back days, is getting worked, okay? To a point that it is actually making me a little fatigued. I'm gonna do one more set of this, but my forearms are getting to the point that I can feel them a little too worked after a set, even through this pre-workout that is just slamming me right now, which means it's probably not smart to push even further. That's why I went down weight, and we're gonna do that for the last set as well. Ooh. Ooh. Okie dokie. It's back day. It means probably my best pose. Here we go. It's so hard to be even. So much in the way of me being even, I don't know why. See, the lower back's getting there. In all honesty, it's actually kind of one of the highlights of my back down here. Front double bi. My biceps are shredded apart. My forearms, most importantly, are shredded apart. Look at these things. Today was successful, again, because what the fuck, how did I accidentally do a 30-pound increase? I don't know, on an exercise that like, that amount of weight should be difficult to like go up. Because I'm already doing my body weight, 25 pounds already felt like a lot, and I was still able to rack out about 5 reps on my first set. Oh, oopsie daisy. That's crazy work. I'm crazy. I'm crazy with it, okay? You don't understand. I'm crazy with it. That was an insane workout, okay? I went up on weight, so I was like, okay, that means I can probably do higher weight on everything, and I was right up until the rows. And I think I'm gonna go back to that machine where I like lean on stuff, or maybe find a different row machine to try out, because I don't like barbell rows, okay? That's just me. You let me know. That's your question of the day. Question of the day. What do you think is the best machine-assisted row? What variation, what specific machine should I use? And we'll try it out next bicep day, actually. Preferably something that doesn't hit the biceps as a targeted motion, though. Like, I want it to mostly hit the rear delts and the middle back. I really appreciate you just stopping by, you know. For those of you who watch every day, y'all are the fucking real ones, okay? Make sure to subscribe, stick around, and tomorrow is leg day, so don't be late, and go to the gym. Go exercise, take care of yourself, don't procrastinate, and go to the gym, okay? All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.